Hey, good evening, everybody.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
Come on, liven up. Peace.
Peace.
Much love to everybody. My name is Brother Enok. I'm the president of Lost Tribes Chapter of the Universal Zulu Nation here in Newark. I just got a quick story that I just wanted to give out to you, share with all of you, to give you a piece of my life transition. I was, growing up, I was born and raised in Irvington, New Jersey, Springfield Ave, 22nd Street. I still reside there today. Let's just put it like that. I went to Eastside High School in the Ironbound section. Sadly, I was a gang leader. I got kicked out of high school my junior year, my first day of junior year. For a lot of the BS that I was doing throughout the year, and it affected my life tremendously as I continued down that route, even out of school. Going to Barringer High School, Technology High School, kind of still recruiting, still hanging out with the guys. I was dabbled around a lot of drugs, dealing with a lot of types of people that drank, smoked, even used different types of drugs. I'm not one to be shy. I'm not one to sugarcoat. But I respect that there's youth here today. And I just, speak in general terms so that most people understand me. I struggled a lot. I went through a lot of inner battles within myself, trying to find myself. I was raised in the Catholic religion. I went to school at St. Michael's, right down Broadway, which I graduated from there. I was so much into the church that the parish used to think that I was going to be a priest, because I was always doing things with the church so much, every single day, putting my life on the line, just doing everything I can for God. Until one day that light switch just turned off, and I ventured out into the streets, and I started to mingle around an even worse atmosphere, because I was still dealing with, some devils out there. I found myself in the crossroads around 2003, 2004, selling drugs, getting into debt, making bad decisions, spending money, using the drugs. In 2004, I was blessed to get an opportunity to move out of New Jersey, move out to Tri-State, and I went down to Texas. While I was in Texas, I had time to think. I had time to motivate myself to kind of really get things done that I didn't get done all that time that I was just hanging out in the streets. And I came back January 15th, 2005. I moved back out here to Jersey. Literally 2 weeks, on February 2nd, 2005, I was shot 7 times in a drive-by shooting right outside my house on 22nd and Springfield Ave. I'm not going to say that I had it coming. I'm just going to say that the Great Spirit, Lord, Jah, Jehovah, Allah, whoever you call him, works definitely in mysterious ways, and sometimes puts you in some of the most craziest situations so that you can come to realization of who you are and what you need to do and start over. So many of us carry so much stress, so much depression. So many of us carry so much anger, and we allow it to cloud our judgment. We allow it to, make the decisions for us. When I got shot, I was in a coma for 2 months, no, 2 weeks, I'm sorry. And in that time, it felt like I was reset. Like I had a chance to rebirth, you know? I don't know if you guys know what it is to be reborn. That's how it felt to me. And when I woke up, I was in the hospital room. I was kind of wild. They had me in straps. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy. I was always out. So being in one room, I was kind of out there. You know, it was crazy. What I realized during that time that I was recovering, rehabilitating, I started to realize more about myself, more about where God lies in my life. I started to find God more within myself. I started to do more prayer, more meditation. I started to follow this righteous path. And in turn, over the past few years, I've been able to get my high school diploma. I've been able to start college. I've been able to get involved more in my community. I began to give back what I took away, not just from my life, but from the lives of the people that I surrounded myself with and the neighborhoods that I lived in. I started to look at the life that they were living out there in the streets, and I said to myself, that's the way I was living? I look at these drug dealers, these gangbangers, and I say to myself, that's the way I was acting? That's the way I was coming out every day? And it woke me up. It woke me up big time. It woke me up that today I spend most of my time dealing with my brothers and sisters in the Zulu nation. And we focus on dealing with our community. We focus with dealing with our environment. We focus with educating youth. We focus on culture, indigenous culture. We take it back to our essence. And in that, we give back to our community. We come together as a family, and we bring that message back into our streets. Family. A lot of you may not know me, but I love you like you my brother and sister. Not because we have the same skin color. That don't matter. It's because we all share spirit. It's because we all share faith. It's because we all have hope that there's a better tomorrow. We believe in our families. We need to believe in each other's families. We need to build each other like a village. You know what I'm saying? I believe in unity. I believe in knocking down the stereotypes and the misconceptions of other people. And I believe in bringing in people from all walks of life to sit down, to enjoy ourselves, to get involved with each other, to do things with each other. I'm here today because I was invited to come here today. I could have sat down and done nothing, but I got involved. I did it for you. I did it for me. I did it for my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? I do it because I got love, unconditional love. And that's important, and that's something that we all have to have with ourselves, with our families, and everyone around us. You understand? So my message is simple. It's love. Love. Watch yourself out there in these streets, because there's a lot of people out there who do not have love and don't understand how to love themselves. And those of you who have love, we need to teach others. We need to share that love. Love is unlimited. Love is universal. It's like knowledge. We have to share knowledge. We have to embrace knowledge. And we have to embrace our loved ones. We have to embrace everyone. I watched this man right here. Growing up, I admired him every single day of my life. Knew what he was going through. Knew what his lifestyle was like. But I saw a difference in him. That's love. That's love, not because he's my uncle. I do the same thing with some of the addicts and homeless people in my neighborhood and in every street I walk on every day, because they have a story to tell. And that story is a piece of our history. And that history is something that we gotta embrace because that needs to get passed on to our seeds, so on and so forth. Because we need to remember ourselves. And we need to come back to self and bring that balance within our life and stop being so angry all the time, so upset all the time, so feeling like the world is attacking you. It ain't even like that. You know? So judge nobody. If you're angry, yelling out at the sky. Allow the great spirit to bring that good energy back in your life. And just because somebody's ruined your morning does not mean they ruined your afternoon and your night. Alright? So bless all of you. Much love. Thank you for listening to me. You know what I'm saying? And let's enjoy this rest of this night, gathering up these gifts, and let's leave out of here. Let's go back home safe, and let's deliver these testimonies and these messages, not just to your families, but to all your friends, and spread what's going on here. Because this is not stopping here, and it can grow the more you get involved with what's going on here today. All right? Pa'lante, mi gente. All power to the people.
All right.
Boom, bap, original rap. Boom, bap, original